Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Paul Turner, but I'm assuming you do know because this is a video about why I left the company that's paid me over $500,000. In fact, I'll get the amount up exactly. And I've been with them nearly 7 years and thought I'd be with them for life. You probably already know the company's IM Academy. So let me tell you why I left, what I'm doing about it. So back in 2017, back in 2017, I think it was late January, early February, I joined IM Academy. I had just completed, about 7-8 months before that, I'd completed my NLP course, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. And for years before, I'd kind of been one of those guys who was always looking to make money online. And I'm just like relentless. I just kept going and going and going like a bull in a china shop, and had very minor success, just from sheer hard work and blunt force. I got some money, right, but nothing to write home about. Did the NLP course, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, everything changed. And working with a business partner, Eric, first people to reach 6 figures in a business called Exeter Elite. That's still going as well, by the way. We made $124,000 in 4 months. And it's not just about the marketing stuff that I'd learned, like how to run a business online and stuff. It was up here that changed. It was all mindset. But here's what happened. What me and Eric did was we said, look, you can use all our marketing and you can watch exactly what we do as we grow our business. So people were like, oh, fantastic, I'll join. So they joined to see that. And we would share all our social media marketing and stuff. Our business was go up. As more people joined, our business started to flatten. Then it started to go down. Why is that? Paul, I'm stuck. Eric, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Well, the package that you got with Exeter was a whole like marketing suite. So I'm like, okay, so what have you watched? Well, I didn't know where to start, so I haven't watched anything because I didn't know where to start. And I'm like, well, go and watch the YouTube stuff. Well, I don't want to be on camera. Okay, well, go and watch the Facebook stuff. Well, I can't post on social media because I don't want my friends and family to see. Right, well, go and just set up a blog. How do I do that? Well, there's a course. Can you help me? Right. So what happened was I really discovered with Exeter that people need help, but unfortunately, I'm one man and I have a business to run and I have a life to live and I want to go out. So every time, people were asking, for help, and then some people were like, I've spent this money on this and I've not got anything out of it. It's a scam. I'm like, well, it's not a scam. It's like, it can't be a scam if all these people are making sales. Okay, so I got burnt out. If I'm honest with you, I got completely burnt out and completely fed up with it. And somebody introduced me to a guy called Arnold. It was actually Eric, I think, introduced me to a guy called Arnold, and he was Forex trading, and he was with IM Academy, and he showed me IM Academy, and I was very skeptical. I heard you could lose a lot of money with Forex. Didn't want to do it. Looked at it, thought I'd give it a go. Doubled my money in my first month, right? Not something I recommend you try. And since then, I've learned that is not a great way of doing it. Ignorance on fire, I think the phrase is. So I doubled my money in my first 30 days. And I didn't want to refer anybody anymore, but they had this great comp plan. First of all, 2 and 3, right? Well, even before that, I just doubled my money in 30 days. I had something where the product makes money. Doesn't matter if you sell, doesn't matter if you refer, the product makes money, right? Now, it takes time to learn, but the product makes money, right? I'm thinking, fantastic. If I've just doubled my money in 30 days and I'm using IM Academy and I've got all these tools and all these resources, it's going to be good. Second, 2 and 3. If you refer 2 people, your account is free. At this point, this is a no-brainer. But then, if you want to go beyond that, you can earn commissions for doing that. And a group of 12, right? Not all your personal referrals, but a group of 12 is $600. And I thought, well, if I just doubled my money in 30 days, then if I could get to $600, I've got this made, because the $600 pays for the cost of IM Academy, and it gives me some money to put into my Forex account. I can let it grow. Back then, there weren't funded accounts, right? I was going to see if I can find the slide with how much I've made and everything. Not to show off, just to let you know why it's a big decision to leave. So that's kind of how I got involved. And I've been doing it. It will be 7 years. If I was still with them, it would have been 7 years. This sort of late January, early Feb. Here you go. Here you go. Share screen. So as you can see, look, I had, if that's showing 23, I personally enrolled 23 business builders and personally enrolled 370 personal customers. But this doesn't count the people that I put into my wife and my son's account. So I think I've done about over 500, maybe not a lot over 500, but around about 500. And my lifetime earnings were 577,682. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, so why would I leave? Right. So, right, let's just be candid. When I joined, and by the way, there's no company bashing here, right? I had so many people over the course of, oh, Paul, yeah, IM is a scam. It's a marketing deal. It's not, they don't teach trading. I doubled my money in 30 days. I doubled my money in 30 days, right? Look at this guy's results. Look at this. Look what we've done, okay? And people would say, well, it's all on YouTube. And I go, show me a harmonic scanner on YouTube. Well, there isn't one because it's software. Okay, well, it's on here. So I had to put up with all of that, all the negativity, right? But there are a lot of people that see the value in IM. Whether you do or you don't is up to you. I don't get these people that bash other companies. But what I will say is they're 10 years old in July. They were 10 years old in July. So you can't, you know, nothing lasts that long if it's like a rip-off or whatever, right? So we're not doing company bashing, okay? And in that time, so many people have come to me. I forget the names of them all, but was it Silver Star? There was Wealth Generators, there were, you know, and all of these other businesses that people are trying to get me to go from IM. Paul, you're following, you make such a killing here. They were out of business and I am still going. So they're doing something right. One of the things that they do right is they are very compliant. And that is now leading us to certain issues that I see personally with referring. Because if I traded today and I lost $1 million, that doesn't mean you'll lose $1 million. And if I trade today and I make $1 million, that doesn't mean that you'll make $1 million. And IM used to have like a trading, like signals and things. And if, by the way, if you are in a company now that has a copy system for another trader, the FTC, IM used to have one. The FTC closed it down. So if you are in one of those, it's just a matter of time before that gets shut down. So don't rely on it. Learn how to trade. Yeah. So the FTC don't let you share a lot of results that, you know, like I say, whether I win or lose today is nothing to do with you. And even signal services where everybody gets the same signals, it's impossible for you to take all the signals. You might get in later than somebody else. And of course, the one that you miss is always the one that wins, and the one that you take will be the one loss they had that week or something like that. So when again, IM used to have a signal service like that, and the unbelievable the amount of variations and what people would actually get, right? So that's that. Now, the other thing, like I said earlier, people wanting help. You had all the go live sessions. We set a great group up for support, and we started doing our own live sessions. IM Academy said, well, you can't do live sessions anymore. You have to use the IM ones. So that was like, well, how do I help people unless I do live sessions? The other thing is the cost is great value. It really is. But a lot of people finding it hard, and they're saying, well, I want to get it for free. And I'm going, yeah, 2 and 3. It's great. That's why I'm here. The product makes money and you can get it for free. But Paul, I can't refer until I'm getting consistent results myself. And I'm like, yeah, but that takes time. What you're referring is the school, the ability to learn, our group, you know, all their live traders, right, that teach live and mark charts up and things for you. You know, 10-year-old company, people marking charts up for you. What do you want? Oh, yeah, but I can't until I get results. So what was happening was I was having this dance with quite a few customers in terms of, I want to get it for free. Fine, refer 2 people. I can't refer 2 people, but it's too much. Well, refer 2 people and get it. You can't have it both ways. So so there's that. And then it does take time to learn to trade properly, right? And a lot of it is mindset. And so my income as well, people would say, I bet you make more from marketing. And sometimes I did, and sometimes I didn't. Sometimes it was trading, sometimes it was marketing. What I can tell you is it's very hard to trade when you've got a group of, like, at one point we had 1,200 people in one group, and then some people go off and branch and do their own thing, which I'll talk about in a sec. But it's very hard when you've got constant messages coming in. I woke up one morning to 45 messages. 45. Now, if I ignore them all, I'm a jerk. If I try and help people, it's at the detriment of me. And sometimes you'd give like a 1 or 2 word answer, and then you'd get back, are you all right? Yeah, why? Well, you seemed a bit short. It's like, yeah, I've got 45 messages that I've woken up to, let alone what else comes in. So then it would get to that, like, well, you know, how's your trading going? Well, it's not great because I'm helping you now. Right? So the marketing side was important. And I got to chairman 10 in 6 months, which is 10K a month coming in, which is wonderful. But then my son got cancer. Some of you know that. And what I can tell you is, if you have a family member that has cancer, and especially if you have to take them to the hospitals and they're a close family member and you have to take care of them, recurring income is where it's at. And I think everybody should have recurring income. So at that time, my rank dropped because I wasn't doing any work. But by the way, guys, recurring income is a fallacy. It at least needs maintaining. Just to be frank, recurring income is not like, hey, I've got to chairman 10, that's it, I'll sit back, do nothing. Because people drop out for whatever reason, right? For whatever reason. People pass away, you know, whatever, you can't control it all. And then another reason why people leave, so many times I've almost lost count. Paul, I love what you're doing. I'm with you forever. This is wonderful. This is fantastic. All of a sudden they go quiet and they've taken 100 of your team members along with them because they're doing their own thing that's just a little bit cheaper than I am, even though they only teach one thing and I am as all this stuff. But it happens, right? It's happened recently. So even to the point where they copy my marketing. Unbelievable people, right? So I lost rank, built it back up, got back to chairman 10. But it was waning again. And one of the other reasons why it was waning is people used to come to me and say it's all on YouTube, and I could 100% say, no, look, this isn't on YouTube, that isn't on YouTube, yada, yada, yada. The software, get me a scanner. Well, there's a free scanner here. Go and load it. Go and load it. Yeah, it's free. I'm going to load it. A free harmonic. We use a harmonic scanner a lot. And they load it. And then I say, your computer's running really slow, isn't it? And they go, yeah, it's awful. Yeah, get the scanner off your computer or watch what happens, right? But what's happened is, like, compared now, 7 years ago, there is way more competition. And a lot of the people that are causing the competition were in IM Academy. There was another thing called Empower Network years ago, affiliate marketing. Same thing. People join Empower Network. Great. Oh, this is rubbish. And, you know, they go, oh, no, I don't like it. They go somewhere else, right? But a lot of fantastic marketers that are out there now have been through Empower Network, and that's where they kind of got a good grounding. So, and that's all good. That's what happens, right? But so 1, there's a lot more competition. 2, we use a harmonic scanner now that's on TradingView for free, and it's brilliant, right? It's really good. TradingView is a free platform. So I can't hand on heart now, right? I can't do my own thing with IM Academy to help people. Even though IM Academy gives a great background, I can't add my value to it because it just has to all be about IM Academy. Can't do that. The results, I don't agree with sharing results, and they said you can't share percentage and cash. Totally agree. Still stick with that now. But it got to the point where you couldn't share like charts and things like that. So it's very hard anyway. Plus the fact, legitimately, there are other things out there now, to be honest with you, that you can do. And here's the big thing. Here's the big thing. I have literally seen people go through like 8 different things. I think I counted once, and they're still looking now and they're still struggling. And that is because a lot of it is here. It's mindset. And I'm starting to feel incongruent, right, by teaching strategies because it needs to be more mindset. And if you have tried, if you still keep over trading, over leveraging, getting in trades early, staying in trades too long, getting out before they hit profit, if you're not trading like that, it really, really, really needs to be more about the mindset. So I'm not saying strategy isn't important, and I'm not saying I won't keep doing what I'm doing for our members, and I'll show you what I'm doing on that. Okay. But there needs to be more involvement in the mindset stuff, and I've written and recorded a course that will probably be out soon for NLP for Forex traders, right? The thing though with courses is people don't watch them. They buy them, they don't always watch them. So I'm also looking at maybe doing some more direct coaching, right? So there's that. Affiliate marketing now as well, with advances in AI and stuff like that, is more attractive than it was, but you still got that problem of help. So remember I said with Exodus. So by doing a couple of other things for additional sources of income, I came across something called Home Business Academy. So here's what I'm doing now. Home Business Academy, check it out for $1 to check it out, right? There's a funnel builder for $25 a month, and there's a premium level at $125 a month. If people take the $125 a month option, bearing in mind IM Academy is $185, and most people that joined me, our group, not just me, but our group, barely logged into IM Academy. They were with it for our community, straightforward Forex community, and what we teach. We have 3 strategies out there now for crushing it. Simple as well, very simple stuff, right? If people take the premium level at Home Business Academy, this is what you get. First of all, you get straightforward Forex now. So we're taking it from IM when we put it over there. So you're cheaper than IM Academy. Number 2, HBA pays 80% commission. So if you just make one sale, you cover 80% of your cost. So you could literally get everything for $25 a month with just 1 referral. 2 referrals, you're in profit, right? Number 3, what you're promoting is affiliate marketing, training, and support, which I'm going to cover. So it's not a case of I can't share it until I get consistent results anymore, right? Because it's stuff like a funnel builder is the tool that every affiliate marketer could use. Whether they want this particular one, another issue. But every affiliate marketer, network marketer, anybody that makes money online could use that funnel. Estate agents might use, I think there's some estate agents in the group use it. All the training and the support. Now listen, Exodus Elite, one of the things that's put me off doing something like that again is the fact that I know, because I'm helpful, I get my time gets taken up doing that rather than doing stuff that makes me money sometimes. So HBA, get this. Every Monday night, there's a mastermind at the premium level. What's working now? They actually get people on that getting results to share what they're doing. Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. EST, they do a live Zoom. It's called the TNC, Traffic and Conversions. They actually show you in front of your eyes marketing. The 2 guys that do it are 7-figure earners. I haven't earned 7 figures yet. They have. So you never want to be the smartest person in the room, guys. You want them to be showing you, right? So they show you marketing, but then there's always time for questions. And if you can't be on the live session, there's a form you fill in, you ask your question, they will cover it. If it needs to be something visual that needs to be explained, and then you can watch the recording. There was also like a chat support, there's a Facebook group for support, and there's an email for support as well. So if somebody comes to me now, I direct them to that because it's better than I can give a lot of the time. So for $125 a month now, you can get an affiliate marketing support system tools training that pays 80% commissions, that doesn't rely on you having consistent, I can't share it until I get consistent results, that's gone. We give you the Forex stuff as well, so you can still do all the Forex stuff, right? You still get access to our lives and everything, $125 a month. That's what appealed to me. That's what I'm doing instead. That is just my base, because then I want to be doing more of the mindset stuff, right? I want to be doing more of the helping people achieve, right? Yes, it will be chargeable, right? But that's what I want to spend more of my time doing, because I've really realized giving people another way of doing a YouTube video, giving people another way of doing a social media post, giving people another Forex strategy actually isn't the issue. Information and knowledge is everywhere. And if you take me up on the $1 trial of HBA, you'll see that information is everywhere. In fact, let me just share this slide to close out, and you'll get my point. If you stayed this far, you'll get my point, right, with this slide, I hope. So me and Eric in another business, we did 30K in 30 days. Is this going to load? No, hang on. Sorry, this slide thing here. Yeah, this will do. There you go. So yeah, we did $30,000 in a 30-day period, and we got invited to go and teach what we did. So if I share my screen, I ask people, what's stopping you? What is actually stopping you? Right? Scared of spending money on ads, fear, easily distracted, don't know how to follow up, could be a knowledge thing. That's in HBA. Don't know what to do. Go and watch the Get Started. Go and watch the Getting Started thing. I talk about some of this is like me writing the solutions to some of these, right? Oh, sorry guys. Okay. Life gets in the way. I procrastinate. I'm a perfectionist, right? I struggle with focus. I've got a fear of getting it wrong. What if stuff doesn't work? I have no structure. Okay. What if I don't get a return on investment? Okay. So very little of the stuff on here that stops. I don't have any social proof, right? Very little of what's on this board here that stops people having the success is anything to do with knowledge. Knowledge is freaking everywhere, right? So I want to be teaching more about the nucleus accumbens, part of your brain that deals with reward and effort. I want to be teaching more about how you make your outcomes a reality rather than just something in your head that's like a goal that you never hit. I want to do more about how you can change your state at once. I want to do more about how you can have increased confidence, increased self-esteem, how you can take a limiting belief that it's not for you and change that around. That's what I want to be spending more of my time doing, because it's much more rewarding. I actually helped a guy with ME a couple of weeks ago. Shouldn't really be possible. I helped a guy who was a wheelchair user who had really bad pain in his legs that we knew shouldn't be there because he was paralyzed from the waist down. I helped him with that in like 5 minutes. I've helped people be cured of phobias. I've helped people achieve goals. It's very rewarding. I want to spend more time doing that. So it starts with HBA because that's my recurring income, right? That's my recurring income. You want to be making 5K a month, right? Most people take the funnel builder and the premium, right? Because it pays 80% commissions. The funnel builder is $25 a month. It pays $20 a month commissions. So if you want to make $5,000 a month divided by 120, that's your total commission, the premium and the funnel builder. What's stopping you is 42 customers. 42 customers is all that's stopping you. That's your recurring income that comes in. So like when Glenn was ill, my son was ill with cancer, and I could not work, I could not trade, even if I was at my desk, which was rare because I was always at hospitals and things, or ferrying him around for scans and things. Even if I was at my desk, my mindset wasn't there for obvious reasons, right? And just having IM's recurring income at the time is what got me through that, because it meant I could be there for my son, right? More than most people could be, right? And that's what you got to think, guys. Okay, that's what you got to think. This stage coming out of IM and transitioning into HBA is my aim is to help people come in and make some sales so they get HBA costs covered, right? We have a group called Master Plan Affiliates. You get the trading, you get HBA. That's currently what I'm focused on now while I'm building up some of my NLP resources, right? So if you're interested, take the $1 trial. If you've got questions, ask. I'll happily answer them. And that's why I left IM Academy. Getting harder to promote. Congruently, honestly, there is a lot on YouTube now, like smart money content. Anybody that's, smart money is everywhere now. Everywhere, right? Smart money is everywhere, right? you know, we're using Silver Bullet, ICT. A lot of traders heard ICT. It's really good stuff, right? Some of it that I've seen anyway. But when you use it with our group indicator, it seems to work fantastic. I did it today, did just under 2% this morning, right? Using what our group adds value on top. And there's a marketing tip for you there, guys. Always add value. So check out HBA for $1 if you like to be what I'm doing now. You get the best of, you got 3 ways to make money: sell HBA, trade, sell your own products or other services using HBA to help you sell them, right? So you've got potentially 3 income streams in one now. Thanks for listening. Hope it makes sense. Hope some people are like, wow, you've really left. I don't see why. I'm nobody, but that's why. Okay. And it really did hurt when I clicked the quit button because it's been a long time, a lot of investment in it. Would I put people off joining them? No. They like I say, guys, 10 years, they're doing something right. Doing something right. All right, catch you later.